Donkey Kong Bananza launches in just over a month, and I'm very excited for it. In this video, we're going to be counting down the top 5 reasons to be excited for the new game. Let's get into it. Before we get started with today's video, I just want to thank everyone for the recent support. Thank you to everybody recently that's liked, commented, subscribed. It really does mean a lot, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so. Coming in at number 5, we have that this is the first Donkey Kong game to be in 3D since Donkey Kong 64, way back on the N64 back in 1999. So 26 years later, we're finally getting a brand new Donkey Kong game. We've had other games in the Donkey Kong series. We've had Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Returns Tropical Freeze back in, I believe, 2010 and 2014. But since then, we've had like a 10-year gap of absolutely nothing for Donkey Kong. We had a remake earlier this year for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD on the Nintendo Switch, but apart from that, we haven't really had much Donkey Kong content, and we haven't had any 3D Donkey Kong since 1999. Now, the N64 really took advantage of the hardware. They had to use the expansion pack in order to use it or to play Donkey Kong 64. So it seems like Donkey Kong 3D Donkey Kong games really like to take advantage of the hardware, and hopefully we see the Switch 2 fully utilised as well. So yeah, we haven't really seen anything from Donkey Kong 3D Donkey Kong since 1999, so it's going to be exciting to see how technology has advanced and we can have just a larger world with more things going on. Coming in at number 4, we have that the game is a completely new style of gameplay. This seems really interesting. So from what we've seen in the trailers, you can pretty much smash through the floor and smash through like large areas of terrain, and that's going to be really interesting to experiment with. So far, from what we've seen from the trailers, the game seems to have this idea of exploration and making your way around this huge world, trying to find these golden bananas. It seems to be a lot of fun and a unique sort of gameplay style we haven't seen before. Now, I do have my own concerns for this. I feel like it might be quite easy to get lost, or maybe soft lock or glitch the game. I don't know if that is possible. Maybe Nintendo has thought of a way to get out of areas where you can't like escape out of it. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see. But that is one of the reasons why I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what Nintendo has done with this idea. This is a fresh idea. No one's really done this in a 3D platform before. So it's all new. It's an all new idea. It's not just a random, 3D sort of platformer that we've seen before. This is a new idea. So I'm excited to see what Nintendo does with this new idea of like smashing through terrain. It seems to be an innovative, new, fresh take on Donkey Kong. So that's why I'm excited for it. At number 3, we have that the game is going to take advantage of Switch 2 hardware. This is the first platformer we've seen from Nintendo really take advantage of the new hardware. So it's the first game that's a platformer from Nintendo that's built from the ground up for Nintendo Switch 2. That means there's no cutbacks. Nintendo can use all of the power of the Switch 2 without having to make a Switch 1 version. So it's exciting to see what Nintendo is going to do with this. As of right now, we don't know final frame rate and resolution. I believe this game is running at 1080p 60. It definitely looks like 60 frames per second on footage that we've seen. So I believe it's going to be definitely 60 frames, and I believe it's capped at 1080p, not a full 4K. But I believe it's only capped at 1080p because there's so much going on in the world. Now, this whole 1080p 4K thing, that is just a rumour. We still don't know the resolution and the frame rate for the game, but we know that the game looks beautiful. We've seen trailers, we've seen Treehouse footage, we've seen YouTubers go round and actually play the game at the Switch 2 demo event. We've seen footage of this game, and we know it looks beautiful. We know it looks amazing. So either way, it's going to be a great game, but we'll be able to see the technical side of it when the game fully launches. At number 2, we have that the game looks heavily inspired by Mario Odyssey. Now, there is rumours that this game was developed by the Mario Odyssey team, and you can definitely see that. You can see that in the UI, in the animations when Donkey Kong grabs a banana, in the boss design, the boss cutscenes we've seen so far. There's lots and lots of hints that this game looks like it's the same people that made Mario Odyssey. If not, it looks heavily inspired. Nintendo doesn't really reveal the development teams for any of their games. You only really find out in the credits of the game, so we'll have to wait just a little bit longer to see who's actually working on this. But I believe what Nintendo's done here is they've taken the team that worked on Mario Odyssey and chosen them to develop a brand new Donkey Kong, a brand new 3D Donkey Kong. That's why I believe we haven't seen a 3D Mario, because the Mario team have been working on Donkey Kong Bananza. Now, we don't know how long this has been in development for. We can assume that the 3D Mario team worked on Bowser's Fury back in 2021, so we can imply that they started working on that shortly after Bowser's Fury was released, which gives Donkey Kong Bananza about, what, 4 years development time, which seems about right for a huge 3D platformer like this. Mario Odyssey is one of my favourite games of all time, so yes, it obviously makes me excited to hear that maybe the same team are making a brand new 3D platformer. So, in my opinion, if Donkey Kong Bananza is even slightly as good as Mario Odyssey, it will still be an amazing game. I love Mario Odyssey, it's one of my favourite games of all time, so if the same team can replicate that magic again with Donkey Kong Bananza, it's going to be amazing. And finally, at number 1, the number 1 reason to be excited for Donkey Kong Bananza is that we don't know everything about the game. Recently, Pauline has been leaked, so it's all but confirmed that Pauline will play some kind of role within this game, so we just don't know what that is. We also have only seen one trailer and one Treehouse Presents, which means that we'll probably see some more trailers, maybe an overview trailer, maybe we'll see some more in a Nintendo Direct, but more news is coming. Any day now, we could see some more information or more news about the game that reveals some more gameplay features, or some more levels, or some more characters, or maybe even online support. It was actually rumoured a few weeks back that the game is going to have local multiplayer and online support, so maybe we could also see that with the launch as well. So yeah, lots of news is still coming and we need to know more information about this game, so there's a reason to be excited about it because more news is on the way and we could find out more information soon. So that is pretty much it for today's video, everyone. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you excited for Donkey Kong Bananza? Do you agree with the list I've made here of 5 reasons to be excited for the game? I'm super excited for it, I just can't wait for the game to release. It was this game that really convinced me that I really wanted a Switch 2 when we had that Direct back in April. It really convinced me that I really wanted to play it and really wanted to have a Switch 2, so I'm really looking forward to Donkey Kong Bananza. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you are doing so because that does really help out the channel. And yeah, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below on Donkey Kong Bananza, and I'll see you in another video. And thank you for watching, everyone.